This is Meltdown Live, presented by MyBookie.ag. Use code NEXTROUND at MyBookie.ag for double your initial deposit. You sign on to make a deposit, they double it with code NEXTROUND at MyBookie.ag. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. MyBookie.ag.
Welcome in to the Meltdown. We are very fortunate to be here with you today. Yesterday was a calamity, but it really sort of goes along with what we've been telling everybody, that we have a massive monkey problem here in the Culver studio, and we're going to try to solve that. I am going to try to hold off on revealing who is the one that's closest to the monkey right now. And I'm going to start off by introducing my cohort here on the Meltdown. You love him, I love him, the world loves him. Tyler Lionel John's here with us in the Culver studio. Tyler, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. I got to go to the Screen Unseen last night and got a good day of rest and also reset all of our equipment here. So hopefully we don't have any mishaps.
So we've got to talk about two things. First thing is that we went to go see a movie together last Thursday night. That movie was The Monkey. For your birthday, you were gifted by the president of Disrupt Media the Monkey popcorn bucket.
Yes, I was.
You were thrilled about this.
Oh yeah, it's a lovely popcorn bucket, lovely monkey. We respect you over here, Mr. Monkey. Please lift your curse.
Now listen, Tyler, you were overjoyed to get this as a gift, and now you refuse to touch said monkey. That's a true story.
I mean, we just need to learn the rules of how this monkey works, because then we can kind of, mitigate its effect on the Culver studio.
Yes, this monkey has cursed us. The moment that Tyler brought the monkey in, he knocked over one of our production lights, which then knocked into another production light, which then jinged itself all the way over here to my desk and knocked over stuff on my desk. It was a mess. Had to put the studio back together on Friday.
It looked like a Rube Goldberg device meant to destroy the studio. It was just one thing into the other and then into this side of the room. And it just never ended. I just stood back in the corner of the room, like watching all of it, not being able to stop any of it.
Right. Which is exactly how it works in the movie.
Yeah. I even kind of quoted the movie by just going, no, 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 no. That was all I could get out.
Right. And since then, it has been a train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
And we have not been able to accomplish what we've been wanting to accomplish here on the Meltdown. Yesterday, we had an impassioned discussion about Timothy Chalamet, which the world did not get a chance to see. But basically, I will sum it up like this. Timothy Chalamet came out and said he wants to be the Michael Jordan of actors. He wants to be one of the greats. And I applaud him for that. I love that he has aspirations and goals and he's putting in the work and he has the pedigree and he's the real deal, in my opinion, to be able to achieve that level of greatness. A lot of other people on the internet hate the fact that he came out and even said that, because you're not supposed to aspire to greatness, I guess, in our culture anymore or something like that. There's a bunch of younger people in our culture that get absolutely labeled as being lazy and not having goals and being aimless, and they get destroyed by the same people who are on there destroying Timothy Chalamet for coming out saying he wants to be perfect at what he does. I'm a bigger fan of Timothy Chalamet after his awards acceptance speech this past weekend than I even was going into the SAG Awards. And I'm rooting for him, and I'm tired of this label that young people don't work hard, because Tyler works incredibly hard to repair the damage he's done to the studio constantly. And no, okay, that's a bad setup for a joke. But no, I'm tired of that whole mindset of like, you can't win by trying and you can't win by saying that you want to be excellent. You're hated either way.
Yeah, it's young people get dunked on for being aimless, for being lazy, like you said. But we also get criticized if we do want to aspire to be something great and do put in the work, put in the hard work by other generations, maybe a little bit younger than the generations that bust us for being lazy, for being, try hard.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's just not cool to aspire to be anything great.
Yeah, and I've seen older generations try to undercut younger generations from even having the same chances and shots that they had coming up through the ranks, and I absolutely hate that. I hate gatekeepers more than anything. I want everybody to have a seat at the campfire and be able to participate, and unfortunately, that has led to something that I cannot put back in the box. No, it's not the monkey. It is our guest today here in the studio. We have a couple of them. Let's go over to Brian Pavlik. I want to show Brian Pavlik because I don't know what the heck is going on right now.
Hey, you invited me to come to the show, and I said, "Sure." That's what's going on.
Right.
What?
But you showed up and you have a different sort of style to you.
Do I?
A little bit. I mean, I just am wondering, are you okay? Is there
He
something?
followed EG's fashion tips.
This
I
is
don't know what you're
true.
talking about.
I watch her, of course, the Valentine's Day dressing nicely and things like that, and here I am. We're about to do DVD unboxings, and last week I think I overprepared. I think I masked up too tightly. I think I put the goggles on a little too tightly, and but then I realized today I underprepared. So if today is the day I go out, this is the most formal thing I own. You can go ahead and put me in the coffin as is, and I think people would view me and be like, He looks good."
I can hear in my ears, nobody at home can hear this, but I can hear your soul patch rubbing up against the collar of your shirt,
Yes.
and it's doing things to me that it's creating frustration, I guess I should say, that like
What kind of
Is
frustration?
it
not that kind of
do I
frustration.
need to stroke it better?
Just
Phrasing.
Uh,
Do I need to tuck it into its hood or present it to the world? Sure call, it's your show, big boy.
I unfortunately am going to introduce Hunter Bussey, who has no responsibility with this whole lifestyle choice, but now you're stuck on camera reacting to it with us all.
I am.
Hunter,
Yep.
kind of a big day for those that consider themselves Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
Talk
Oh,
about the
yes.
news cycle here. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down
Mm-hmm.
at the end of this year from Lucasfilm, overseeing production there, and there's been some highs, there's been a lot of lows, a lot of creative struggles.
Lots of lows.
You're a Star Wars fanatic,
Mhm.
super fan.
Mhm.
The current state of Disney Star Wars is one that is in a rough spot. I mean, people have lost interest in the property. One of the most cherished and beloved properties in the history of cinema has reached a point where we don't even get cinematic fare from it any longer. I mean, 2019 was the last movie we saw in a theater. We've gotten some television series, but a very mixed bag. What was your reaction when you heard Kathleen Kennedy would be retiring at the end of this year?
What's the song that the Munchkins sing in The Wizard of Oz? The Wicked Witch is dead. Ding
Ding-
dong, the witch is dead. Yes.
Sing
Yep.
it like Wicked. You liked Wicked.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what was going through my head. I was like, this is great. This is a win. It's a big win.
Yeah.
Considering, you had some good movies, not a lot of good ones. The TV shows were lackluster. Again, some of those were good. Most of them were not,
Right.
though. Um, I'm
Kathleen
hoping.
Kennedy is one of the all-time great producers.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler, are you familiar with Kathleen Kennedy's filmography? Like,
I think we've gone over it one day. Didn't you say that she was a producer on was it Point Break or something like that?
let me throw out the production that she's associated with. Okay, are you ready?
Hit us with that resume.
This is like a DVD unboxing right here.
Producer of E.T., executive producer of Schindler's List,
Mm.
executive producer of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, producer of Star Wars Force Awakens, executive producer of Back to the Future, producer of Jurassic Park, producer of Lincoln, producer of The Sixth Sense, producer of Gremlins, producer of Seabiscuit, a movie I actually do enjoy,
Tobey Maguire.
associate producer on Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which is our favorite Indiana Jones movie, the hot take there, executive producer of The Goonies, a movie that's in your all-time top 4.
Wow, didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that just changed.
Executive producer of Signs, producer of War of the Worlds, Executive producer of Cape Fear.
Which Cape? I assume Robert De Niro Cape Fear.
Yeah, this will be the
The
90.
original is like the
This will be the
60s, right?
91 version.
What about Angus?
Producer of The Color
No,
Purple,
no.
Gremlins 2.
Powder. No.
I mean, Twister, Joe versus the Volcano.
Leprechaun.
She has a absolutely outstanding resume with some
What happened?
all-time heavy hitters. I think what happened was there's a difference between being an executive producer of one project and overseeing an entire catalog of projects that Lucasfilm would have
Mhm.
the rights to that Disney bought up from George Lucas for what, $4 billion?
Yeah, small.
There's been
Yeah.
lots of talk about George Lucas maybe having some sort of seller's regret
Mhm.
and wanting properties back because he's kind of seen what's happened and how he's been sort of iced out. And maybe this isn't the Disney that he thought he was selling to back in the day.
Well, wasn't Lucas originally supposed to have like some creative input with the deal, or was he giving away control as well? 'Cause I seem to remember reading years back that Lucas would be involved with production.
I don't think those details were ever made public of what his
Gotcha.
role would be, but I don't think it was one. Maybe he would be consulted,
Okay.
but he didn't have any power to enforce his consultation.
I mean, obviously not. Look what the Acolyte.
Right, the Acolyte is the lowest part of Star Wars, and there are still people, Disney shills, that defended the Acolyte. And I'm like, what are you defending?
If you defend that, you have no integrity and also no eyeballs.
Yeah, some of the worst writing and worst acting, and it's really, really bad.
Yeah, if you're
I
defending,
mean, you just straight up look ridiculous.
if you're defending the acolyte, then your opinion is off the table. So
Yeah, there we go, Hunter. Very subtle there. I like that. That's
Thanks.
very subtle.
thanks.
Um, I want to talk about the future of Star Wars here and what we want to see. Tyler, when you think about Star Wars fandom and maybe getting back attached to Star Wars as someone who not only does this for a living, but also wants quality content, what is it that would draw you back into the franchise? Because you've been pretty disconnected for a while.
Gosh, I guess best way to put it would just be to focus on the story and as opposed to everything around it. I think studios nowadays, and this is as much a problem with the Star Wars IP as it is with every Marvel property, is that they'll be building out things 3, 4 movies in advance with spin-offs, and they never really just iron out the first story. And I think that's what you really need. You need a story that appeals to a general audience, give it a good emotional hook, and make us fall in love with some new Star Wars characters. Because if you just trot out the old ones, then you're going to have that crowd say, oh, look, Disney can't come up with anything original anymore. And if you don't try and get people to love the new characters, then
Yeah.
the property will die.
So Force Awakens was the best attempt I saw
Mhm.
at trying to blend the old and the new, but they followed it up with a lack of action with The Last Jedi.
So here's where I think the common take is where Last Jedi is where things went astray. I think they went wrong in Force Awakens by having so much focus on the Chewie and Han part, as well as Princess Leia being in there. Because I was a lot more happy with everything I saw from seeing the reunion between Chewbacca and Han Solo than I was seeing the new characters do anything.
Okay, I got what you're saying, but you just begged for newness.
Yes.
You just begged for Disney to do new things,
Yes.
but then you hated the new stuff.
Well,
So
yeah, and I think it's because they had the old stuff in the movie, is what I'm saying. You're not
Oh, it was a
giving me a
reminder.
chance to just break off from
Yeah.
Han Solo and Chewbacca and their adventures. You're kind of trying to wean the audience off, but I think all that does is remind them of the old, as opposed to maybe like
see what you're
Rogue
saying.
One, where I mean there were old characters in there, but they weren't the main characters.
But you cannot call it episode 7 without tying up loose ends of the other 6 movies. Like if it's the next one in there, I'm just not sure that's the spot where you have to distance yourself. Now, like Mandalorian, right? When you start tying in Boba Fett and then you spin off into a Boba Fett series and you're trying to tie it all back to Return of the Jedi, I agree with you. They went down a path that was maybe a little bit convoluted, but I don't know. I don't think you can have an episode 7 without tying in some of those legacy characters. I think the way they handled it definitely divisive because it was supposed to be a passing of the torch to a new generation.
Yeah. I didn't see any torch get passed.
That's this
did?
lightsaber right through his dad's chest. but
No,
that's about it.
I saw at the very, and it worked up until episode 8, where Luke has the lightsaber and everybody wants to know what he's going to do with it. And he tosses it over his shoulder.
Yeah.
And at that point, the whole subverting expectations thing of episode 8,
Uh.
at that point, everyone went, oh, okay, this is just a one big giant joke then, right? And then episode 9 was a big apology letter, but it was the damage was already done by then. And
Yeah.
you want to talk about an incoherent story. Episode 9 was an absolute mess.
In 8, they killed Snoke way too soon.
Well, people don't remember, like, episode 7 did the job right. I mean,
Mhm.
like, the hype was
I was
real.
excited
Mhm.
about it again.
There was $1 billion. There's $1 billion here. What? I mean, it's the highest grossing domestic movie of all time once it got through with its run there. I mean, people were theorizing, what is episode 8 going to bring us? Everybody was on board. And then nobody, I say nobody, overall, the answers that were provided in episode 8 were underwhelming.
Yeah.
What is Snoke? Who is Snoke? You know, what could he tie to? Oh, it
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything. Who are Rey's parents? Doesn't mean anything. Okay. What is,
Why even have Luke Skywalker in that movie?
yeah, what's
Yeah,
Luke going to say?
yeah,
What's the first
he
thing?
just kind of moped around on a mountain for the entire movie, and then he walked and then he force walked into a battlefield and killed himself.
The
end.
hypothesizing, the questioning, that was satisfying for the fandom. The actual payoff that you got and that some of the choices that were taken there by handing the reins over to Ryan Johnson instead of J.J. Abrams maybe keeping it.
Also, pretty much killing the story arc of Finn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he just became useless after that movie because it was almost set up in episode 7, like, oh, maybe he's got like some latent force powers or something like that. Maybe he'll pick up a lightsaber.
Yeah,
And then they just kind of sidelined him for the entirety of episode 8.
absolutely. He was sent off to a casino planet to go ride some llamas or whatever those things were, those space llamas.
Yeah,
Whatever.
The best thing I think to come out of Disney Star Wars is the Rogue One story. Because
absolutely.
the Andor series is really good. The season 2 trailer just dropped yesterday. They could have, I don't know, the song choice that they put in that. I don't know if you watched it. They could have done something else, but you know, they're trying to get everyone hyped for Star Wars again. But the trailer, from what I saw, I'm very excited about that.
But even Rogue One, and it's meant to tie in
Yeah.
to episode 4. It's meant to be a direct lead into episode 4, and I get that. But even it couldn't stay away from let's bring back some of these legacy characters, even if they're not alive. And some of the CG, I mean, I would love to see a redoing of that because
Didn't they do that for the digital versions of Rogue One, or did they not?
I
I thought they fixed Tarkin's face.
maybe
There might have been a little
Maybe.
doctoring, but I don't know.
I don't know. And then Leia, didn't look great at the end either. So there's some issues there. They weren't quite ready, and there's been a lot of discussion about AI and what the future of that will be for bringing back deceased characters and whether or not. Now, then there's a question: of should you recast? Like when you had the passing of Carrie Fisher, there was a question of do you recast the role or how do you handle this? I think they did a pretty good job of using unused episode 7 footage there in episode 9, and I think that worked out. But they tried to recast Han Solo, and that was a calamity, and that's a Kathleen Kennedy decision.
Mhm.
So when it comes to Kathleen Kennedy leaving Star Wars, I think it's for the best for all parties because it's been a cold streak, not only with Star Wars, Indiana Jones as well. Dial of Destiny lost hundreds of millions of dollars for the studio.
Gross.
The only way Kathleen Kennedy has been able to survive the decisions she's made is because of her resume, because of her connections, because of her pedigree, because of what she's done in the past.
Wasn't she also Weinstein's assistant for a while?
Isn't that what's her-
I keep seeing that.
It's Leslie Headland, I think is who you're thinking of.
Oh,
Who did
that
the
okay.
who
that
did
was
the
the Acolyte
Yeah.
Okay.
showrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she worked with George. She worked with George. She worked with Steven Spielberg. She worked with. I mean, she was a part of a fraternity that was, you know, heavy hitters of Hollywood, and just kept producing hits after hits after hits, and it made sense. And out of the gate, she came out strong with Force Awakens, and
Mhm.
what that ended up providing for Disney Star Wars fandom. And now Disney Star Wars is a pretty much dead property
Mhm.
currently, where it's hard to build excitement and they're not even confident in their own product.
Mm-mm.
And that's got to change. Who should be next? You know, a lot of people throwing out John Favreau, a lot of people throwing out Dave Filoni.
Give him
Do
the
you have
keys.
you just want to make them a pair? They're both in charge, or
Yeah.
have them be a tandem? I don't know. I
I
don't know.
mean, could have him be the James Gunn and Peter Safran of Star Wars.
Maybe, but we'll see how that experiment goes
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
But
That's still untested.
I sent it to you today. They announced the re-release for the anniversary Revenge of the Sith,
That's correct. In the
and
poster, we have an image of
yeah,
it.
they're I think they're trying to ride off the hype of that announcement. I think, just to change the tide a little bit, if you will. And that poster looks so good,
It does.
so good. I need it. I want it. I gotta have it. Looks great.
The reason that you can get excited about this is because you know what you're getting.
Mhm.
And that's one of the rare things that you can say as a Star Wars win, is like when you know what you're getting, you can feel something inside again, because Star Wars has made people feel empty and hollow here for a hot minute. And it's unfortunate. And I do blame Kathleen Kennedy for not having a vision to be able to execute projects from start to finish. How many creators has she signed on? It's a big hype machine that starts
Mhm.
building, and the next thing you know, you never hear anything else about that creator working in the Star Wars universe again.
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, this has happened over and over and over again, including with Ryan Johnson himself.
Yeah.
You know, they announced a Ryan Johnson trilogy,
Yeah.
and then they hear the Last Jedi reaction. They're like, yeah. And I was like, that's never happening now.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen. And I don't,
The chat's bringing that up too. Love the Blue says that he'll never forgive Kathleen Kennedy for not allowing the Lord and Miller version of Solo to go forward. I didn't know that was a thing. That sounds like it would have been awesome. And not having a cohesive plan for the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's what
That's
I'm saying.
a
Like
big pain.
you went one by one instead of like sitting there like this is how the story's gonna go.
yeah.
Not having a like I don't get why you would even try to do that. They just didn't and then switch directors, like calling audible in the middle. That's the most important part of the trilogy is the middle movie. You know what I mean? So I don't know. If you look at it like a bridge, it
Yeah,
just
there was no overall story plan. All the questions that fans had, they were actually duped, because not even the creators knew or had any sort of inkling
yeah.
or could get on the same page, because they kept tossing around the creative football of what those answers would be.
Mhm.
And the questions were legitimate. I mean, people were excited going into Last Jedi. I think the initial wave was still some excitement. And then once it started to sit with people, they started to realize, like, oh, this meal that we had prepared for actually provided no nutrients.
Mhm.
And then it created an even bigger calamity in episode 9. I will never forgive episode 9. I think episode 9 may be the worst Star Wars movie ever made. I mean, I really do feel very passionately that episode 9 absolutely crapped the bed, which is why you haven't seen a movie since.
Yeah.
So,
And I hope
episode 3 coming out, everybody. Go relive the glory days of a very good Star Wars movie hitting the screens, because
I
episode
hope
3, I think, is the best of the prequel
Oh,
trilogy.
it is. It is 110%. It's not even close. I really hope that whoever gets the keys to Star Wars once she officially steps down, they lean more towards cinematic releases and not, which I don't mind the TV series. Like I said, I love Andor. I liked Ahsoka. I liked the animated stuff, Tales of the Jedi, all that. It was great.
Yeah,
But I want to go to the movie theater and watch a Star Wars movie.
for sure.
So
The Star Wars episodes always released in groups of 3. I want to tell you about 3 dentists that you can count on. They're at Alabama Dental Associates. I was just there yesterday, located on Grants Mill Road. That's Dr. Jeff. He is the new hope. Dr. Brian, he is the one striking back. And then you have Dr. Nolan, the one that is returning. Or, if you're a real big Star Wars fan, the one revenging. Over at Alabama Dental Associates. They provide you all sorts of services when it comes to staying on top of your dental health, whether you have major work that needs to be done or you need to get on top of those regular cleanings. They're there for you. Maybe you're new in town, need to make sure you have that dentist on standby. Reach out and try the dentists that we trust here on the Meltdown at Alabama Dental Associates for yourself. They're accepting new patients now. It can help you feel at ease about all of your upcoming dental procedures. For more information or to make an appointment, call them 205-956-8977. Visit alabamadental.com, where they look forward to seeing you.
And the women and the children too. Was that? Did I help with that ad or?
To be honest, I just remembered you're here, and I looked over and I see this wave of curly white hair.
Thank you. Not all of us are 7 foot tall and just take up the whole side of the studio.
That is
Some of
correct.
us classy individuals, but that's
Am I allowed to call you Brian Pavlik? I'm going to call you Brian Pavlik
call me whoever.
because you have a very important job coming up.
Oh no. What did I do now? I mean, what?
The eBay mystery
Oh,
box. This is the final one.
This
Thank
is important.
goodness.
And we've cleared the space that the monkey, he was a naughty monkey. He got spanked earlier. We're going to put the DVDs right about here as EG used to build her tower. And I'm going to try. I don't know how well it's going to go. Maybe we'll get some Kathleen Kennedy produced movies today. I'm excited. For Spud's trophy, because this is about as tall as him.
So this is the end of the eBay trilogy. 3 boxes. 2 of them have been absolute nightmares. I do not look. If I had known these would be awful, I would not have purchased them. I really
I would
have.
have given you money.
No,
'Cause
I
this
would
has
not have
been-
purchased
This has been entertainment.
No,
the
I'm
last few weeks.
tired
Mm.
of us being subjected
No.
to harmful DVDs based on the quality, the mold, the air pollution that these things cause. People seem to enjoy this, but it cannot be this way every week. It has to. We have to make a change next week
No.
with an entire,
Okay.
an entire different sort of approach because it'll be
And let's go out on a fizzle, I guess, since you just completely depressed the
Yeah.
whole mode.
I wish Barnes and Noble would do mystery boxes. If they did mystery boxes, which they wouldn't do with the Criterion Collection, 'cause that would just be an
Honestly,
uber
yeah.
expensive mystery box. But
Get like all Richard Simmons tapes or something. It'd be fantastic.
I mean, if there was like a Criterion Collection box, I
Yes.
don't think you would want it either. Because I mean,
There's a lot of-
you're gonna pull out some obscure stuff
Yeah.
that really isn't worth taking the time to watch unless you're like actively studying.
Well, while
them.
Tim's opening the box with that janky pocket knife thing that he's got with box cutter, what's your prediction? What's coming out of the box?
So I told Tim earlier today. I said I've been predicting Shark Tale, but these eBay boxes don't feel like Shark Tale.
No.
So I am submitting my official pick as What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams.
Oh, very good. Hunter, what you got today?
I'm going Robin Williams too. I'm gonna go with Hooked.
Hook's a good one.
no, Hooked is what he said, which is the sequel to Hook, I believe, that is straight to DVD. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. That's Hook. Just kidding. I believe Kathleen Kennedy may be behind that one. as well.
Maybe it was
It wouldn't
up
shock
her
me.
alley.
All right, is everybody ready? I'm
Yeah.
gonna say we get a gnarly version of Glory Road.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
The basketball movie.
Yes.
What's your prediction,
Okay.
Pav?
I was really praying over this one today. Oh, now I lost my train of thought. That's not good television. I'm sorry. I was gonna go Encino Man.
Encino Man. That's a good pull. All right, everybody in the chat, put in your predictions.
Yeah, lock it in.
Lock
Yeah.
it in.
Like Regis Philbin from Millionaire. Lock in your answer.
What if these are all spotless? What if they're all like super clean and like because I haven't looked.
You know what? Then we got to give this guy credit.
The box is not damaged. The box is
Okay.
well
Never
packaged.
was.
If anything,
Never
then it's even worse because that means he saw like
He
60
saw.
good DVDs and then 140 garbage ones and was like,
When you
this is fine.
when you opened it, was there like a type of thing like
no.
there's easily
This one is discolored very badly.
No.
To start? Oh my God, I see it from here. This makes my heart content.
The Adventures of Milo and Otis. Anybody predict this one?
Oh
No, but
I want you to read, by the way, Pavlik, when I hand you this, what the Washington Post said about this movie.
oh,
What did the Washington Post say?
a heartwarming, tail thumping story.
There you
You
go.
hear that, monkey? Tail thumper. What'd they say about Homeward Bound?
What is happening to your goatee, by the way?
It's moving. I didn't.
It's hiding from the box.
Okay, I do have a question. And we've got many more of these DVDs. I didn't realize the I will just say Asian demographic that was involved with this movie. Look at like the director, producer, and all that. It doesn't. This never struck me as.
Oh, Fuji Sankey Communications production. Let's see.
They did not
Executive.
I would have never guessed.
Executive produced by is it Haruko something?
Masuro Kukutani.
Sounds like members of the Alpha Academy.
Sotaro Agato. Directed by Masanori Hata.
Okay.
It looks like the credits for Godzilla -1.
Sound like Magato. Okay.
Milo and
Are we ready to go?
Magato,
I'm ready.
did
I'm
he
ready.
work on the movie too?
Yes, Derek.
Oh,
Oh no!
disgusting, grime-filled version of Material Girls. Or as I like to call this, E.G.'s Christmas gift. That's what I call this. Okay. There you go. Material Girls.
Hilary Duff and Haley Duff.
Aaron Brockovich,
Yes.
Excuse you?
covered in mold.
Gesundheit.
Aaron Brockovich covered in mold. There you go.
Where? Oh.
Look at the back top.
Oh, you ever get it close to the light? It's really
Oh, great. A double feature. Also damaged. Failure to launch
God.
and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Oh, man.
What is this box so far?
I don't know.
Milo and Otis, maybe the best pull so far?
yeah.
Holy
crap.
McConaughey, he was a big thing.
Why do these suck so bad? It's impossible to create a worse
He
DVD.
or this.
Next.
Oh, gross.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, the entire full version. So that's awesome. What have I fallen into?
Oh man.
The Better Business Bureau is what I
mean,
Apparently, you've got 10 days to do it, my friend.
Next.
We'll go for the full house.
Repeat.
is it?
Oh, Mamma Mia.
Oh gosh, a grime-filled version of Mamma Mia, discoloring on the top of the back of the case. There you go.
Gimme
Did
a
this
DVD
person
after
store
midnight.
their DVDs in the swamp? Like,
This
what's
is-
up with this? What are they doing over there in San Antonio,
Awful.
Florida, man?
It's
That looks like a
irresistible.
library one.
We got some like just straight up pawn shop DVD.
We did.
Sunshine cleaning.
Pawn shop would claim.
Like, have you?
Pawn
No,
shop. Pawn shop would
those
take it.
pawn shop DVDs are grimy.
Sunshine cleaning. Grimy.
What is Sunshine
Well,
Cleaning?
I've seen
Amy
that.
Adams, Emily Blunt, and Alan Arkin. It's a funny and gently heartbreaking. What? Funny, gently heartbreaking. When have you gently been heartbroken?
I think it's a movie about a group of women or a pair of women who end up starting a cleaning company
You know too much about this. So.
and like they get sent to like crime scenes. Like
What?
Like
to
they're
clean crime scenes. That's their
like,
business.
okay.
Which
I
this
was
box
thinking like a maid
Yeah,
service and then the detective.
Who uses a tableau of hope? I mean, I know I'm not cultured, but why are you using tableau when you're
What you meant like they were the cleaners? Like,
cleaning the cleaners of
mom, take them out.
Gotta win.
Clean with dirt.
This
Oh,
one's a win. Tropic Thunder.
okay.
Oh,
Let's
there we
go.
go.
Is it though?
Have you seen the rest of the box? This is a giant win.
Oh, you're talking about just the DVD. I was talking about the movie.
No.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I don't know what's on the bottom of this.
Well, give
Oh,
it.
do we have
I'll take a close
another
inspection.
DVD with ficus?
No, that's
What is that?
bite marks.
Bite
marks.
That's all it is. Somebody bit it.
Only in Florida.
Good God.
Oh gosh.
Florida man gives bite. Can I take the tape
Love
off?
Actually. This person has a heart.
Yeah.
They have a heart.
There's worse stuff on that tape than there was on your DVD.
I'm just glad you're clean shaven, man.
Love Actually on DVD.
Actually, let's see what we got here.
Oh.
It's just gross. Oh, I had those tabs. I think it was just broken. That's okay.
No.
It's the most delightful film of the year. Bull.
Repeat. Facing the Giants.
Hey, now that was okay.
Yep. Just we already have a copy from the same
I
seller.
went back to 2006 youth group on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, we've gotten more repeats from the
No.
eBay boxes.
Another repeat. Miss Congeniality 2.
Speak of the devil.
Armed and Fabulous.
Is it getting bad over there? Because I can tell it's like every other.
Try not to breathe.
Full screen.
Awesome. Oh,
Ugh.
The Born Supremacy. Another
Hey,
repeat.
now.
Still, I mean, it's a somewhat good pool, I guess.
It's hard to describe to you at home. There, I don't know what this texture is.
Braille.
It's good.
This one has a brown substance on it.
It's dirty.
Can brown do for you?
man.
Rudy.
We've already gotten Rudy like
We have.
twice.
I'm telling you, we're going to get Glory Road in here. When Glory Road hits, you're going to see me lose my
Do
mind.
you want to film? Do you want to feel it, Hunter?
You know, as much as I do,
This has got to end. This is the last box. Thank
have
gosh.
to end, but
Something's got to give, which is another repeat.
Yeah, we've already got.
All these, we already have all these.
this was
Uh,
Jack and
And this is all from the same guy. Like, how many
What
copies
you got, Hunter?
of
Uh-oh.
Failure to Launch, How to
Uh-oh.
Lose a Guy in 10 Days,
on.
and 51st Date
What
does
hap-
he
what
have
hap-
just laying around?
What happened, Hunter?
when you closed that last one, it didn't snap fully. You can tell there's like some grime in between like the
Oh,
latches because it
I
kind of
can
it's
see
like you
it.
smashed like a chewy, Chips Ahoy. And
Oh no!
Chewy Chips Ahoy.
Boy.
8mm starring Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, that's a
Not bad.
solid movie.
All right.
Disturbing, but got Nicolas Cage. You got Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, this is one of those that doesn't even
in
have like
world?
anything on the DVD.
James
It's
Gandolfini.
got that
what
just ribbon around it that says what it is. I bet it's like a widescreen and a full
what
screen.
the heck?
What do we got here?
Directed by Joel Schumacher.
2-disc edition, 60th anniversary commemorative edition of Pearl Harbor on DVD.
Uh-huh.
You got Pearl Harbor last time, but it was not this edition.
I like the box on that actually. Oh no.
Journey to the
Sorry,
Screen.
getting
The
dusty
making
over
of.
here.
I know how the making of Pearl Harbor happened. Japan made a decision that was kind of different. Oh, they're talking about the movie.
Okay.
I mean, I took history. We don't need a special feature of that. Just open a book or Wikipedia.
Safe haven. Just what I'm looking for.
It's so thin. What is
This one's loose. This one,
Yeah, this is
No.
very
Ugh.
thin.
this one in here is this is a loose disc in here.
My eye is itching.
Oh no.
How is it so dusty
This is
already?
the worst one.
Is it?
Oh. Worse how?
The worst in terms of
You
cleanliness.
just rolled your eyes. What happened there? Oh.
Miracle Dogs 2.
Oh
And it
my god. Oh my god.
see you see
Is there dog hair in there?
May I?
Oh,
yeah, I just
dude, that is rancid. That is
people see on I don't know if they can see here or not.
oh
Oh
my god.
Oh, that's the owl.
Let me see.
check that out.
I'm gonna have to run through the chemical shower at work, man.
Ugh.
That thing is
What does it smell like? He already did.
oh
It's a loose disc.
Goodness. This is clean, but this is not.
Wouldn't donate this to an orphanage.
good
You're gonna
gracious.
deprive those kids of Miracle Dogs
Oh.
too.
Yeah, and it's spelled TOO, like so smart, like
It's on the spine too. Maybe it's
Ugh.
for the dog effect, like muddy paws or something.
Well, I hope
I
that.
really hope I don't
So gross.
Amanda Bynes dresses up as a dude and plays soccer, and she's the man. So there's that.
Really,
Channing Tatum's in there.
So hilarious. Way cool special features. That's what it says. I didn't make it up. Mean Girls gets a classic twist. This was Mean Girls
No, it tried to be.
yeah.
with a classic twist, though.
This
Amanda Bynes
What?
was real good in the Amanda Show. What on earth did you?
So I pulled Chicago with half of a slip in there. So the other half is blank, and then someone just ripped the first half
That
of Chicago.
that
See if that's a
DVD
real
of
big-
Chicago
this
was
reminds
on the
me-
wrong side
This
of
reminds me of
town.
when I bought the Green Day Dookie album back in the day, and my mother did not like the lyrics inside, so she just had the cover, and then the rest of the book was in the
it's
trash.
honestly a very accurate oh no, and there it goes. I
Oh no!
was gonna say it's a very accurate depiction of
My hands are
Chicago.
getting way worse.
Yeah, this is the
Oh man.
Another one. You've got mail. Another. This is the third copy of You've Got Mail we've gotten.
What? It looks like is that attached to the back or something inside the case?
Yeah.
My
'Cause
eyes are
it
watering.
looks like somebody put some mail in there.
The problem is when you reach out to this seller, you've got herpes. That's the problem.
Oh!
'Cause it's all over me.
Like my eyes are watering. I'm not even
Smoking
touching
bitches.
it. You
This
see this
is-
over here? Like I'm
This is fun because it's the plastic tab. There are 33 scenes. Good God, can you imagine scrolling the menu and being like, no, go back. 2 more minutes. No, forward 5. No, dude, there.
It's broken.
This is whole.
What you got there, Tim?
Here, this is a proof of purchase. We need to take this tab. You need to keep that.
This is a broken edition of Tay Diggs
Uh-oh.
and Sinai Lathan in
It is.
brown sugar,
Yeah, it is.
no
which is
comment.
what's falling off of this brown sugar.
Tay Diggs is
Come on, Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs is gonna be in that Lifetime movie about Chili's Margarita Day with Maria Menounos.
Oh,
Yeah, my name is Tay Diggs's box. Yeah, my mouth just not. Look at that.
open that up
I
and
mean,
check and see if
that's
brown sugar's actually in there.
broken in like 3 different spots.
What was that?
It's part of the box. There it is.
Sure.
I really hope it. I really hope. Oh God, no, never
Is
mind.
it an insect?
It says push. I think it's part of the thing. That's
tab.
hey, now
The
save
case-
$1 on any. Okay, EG.
Monkey. It's the monkey.
Save $1 on any package of brown sugar hosiery. So, if you would like to enter the Meltdown contest for hosiery and brown sugar, it's made to compliment you beautifully. No expiration date.
Are you kidding?
Hunter, take the coupon.
I'm good. I
Get
don't
you
need
some brown sugar hosiery. Uh-oh. Flying hosiery.
All right, this is a mess. I hate this.
You guys are so gross. You okay?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, next.
The monkey fell over.
Oh, gosh.
Jesus. Here, let me wreck the monkey again.
This is a mess. We haven't been
gross.
able to clear anything off the board up there.
Well, it's not like we were going to anyway with this
Stuck
box.
on you.
Like everything
Matt
that you
Damon and
grab
Greg
out of the
Kinnear.
box.
Yeah.
Asbestos, all of it.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
Somebody else's like nose and
Chapter
eyes.
14.
yes.
Drunk
Okay,
and
thank you.
disorderly. You coughed.
This is the best pull we have gotten out of any of the boxes
Yeah.
from eBay.
Yeah.
And I want to say there's
Hunter's
a
gonna have to
chance
do
it's
it.
up there.
No way.
You're gonna have to do it, Hunter.
There's a chance. I don't think it is.
Tell us what it is.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
we
can
can
help.
find it.
Getting Sarah Marshall.
I feel
Oh.
that's definitely up there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
under
I
Independence
see
Day.
it. Yeah, I see it.
Whoa, you did it! It's in pink. Yay! Happy birthday from the Hooters gang. Wait, that's the version I grew up with, by the way.
Hooters going out of business.
That's
Yes, they
sad.
are.
We need to invest. Maybe they need hosiery from Ty Diggs, brown sugar. Look at the crossing. Beautiful.
Should we invest in Hooters or should we like bring back what was the other one? The Tilton kilt.
Oh my god.
What'd you say?
Tilted
The
kilt.
The
tilted
tilted kilt.
kilt.
Yeah, the tilted kilt.
Was it not Tilton kilt?
No.
Tilted.
Oh, it was,
Say that again. Spell how you were just trying to say it for the audience at home.
it would have been TILTEN kilt.
The old Tilton kilt.
Maybe the staff talked like that. But
Yeah, for real.
Oh, probably. I've never been.
I haven't. There's a gag reel in Forgetting Sarah Marcia. So funny.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
oh god. Oh no.
Oh, that's terrible.
Getting Sarah Marshall. You lose some, you get some
Gosh.
unrated.
I touched the bad spot. Bridget Jones's
Mark that.
diary. The last thing I'm going to see is Hugh Grant's face covered in mold.
Did you say you touched the bad spot?
There's a bad spot up in the top left.
For those of you who are just listening by audio,
What are you doing with your life, first
I
and
just
foremost?
touched the bad spot. Honey, what?
Antoine Fisher.
Yes.
Denzel Washington movie.
Interesting spelling of Antoine there.
Yeah.
Mhm. What other movie has Derek Luke made?
I wish I didn't have to breathe right now.
Me too.
Denzel Washington's directorial debut is superb.
A real beat up copy of Hannah Montana the movie.
Well, this you get the best of both worlds.
Real beat up copy.
Did you
Can't even resell these.
No.
Did you prefer Miley or Hannah growing up?
I wasn't my thing, but Hannah made me money at the skating rink playing her music, so
Great
I'm gonna
movie.
go with Hannah. Okay, Wedding Crashers.
Good movie.
Here we go.
That is a haggard copy
Yeah.
of
It's a
Wedding
haggard
Crashers.
copy, but
It's got some stickers.
could
It's
be
not-
worse.
I thought it was something else.
Call him Merle. This is Haggard. What is this? God, it's not even like.
It's the stickers.
God, man. It literally is like he put this in mud,
Yeah,
buried
that's
it,
what I'm saying.
let the storm hit, and then said, "Okay, they're fine."
Storm it.
What is this? Knit one. Well, it expired in January 6, 2008.
We just missed it.
The Golden Compass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
remember
gosh.
that movie. Tilda Swinton.
Oh, wait a minute here. Oh,
And there's a polar bear in that movie.
Yeah.
yeah, there is.
Wears
yeah.
armor. And that's all I remember.
Bring It On, All or Nothing.
Dang, I think we've got every Bring It On movie at this point.
Tablet. Next.
So what?
That's it.
17th edition of the holiday.
Oh my god.
I like Jack Black and Cameron Diaz, but not that much.
Somebody would buy, like, if I said 15 versions of the holiday, would they buy like a combo pack of 15 versions of the holiday? Somebody out there would.
I mean, I would say list it for like $20.
Obviously, this guy,
Less than that.
he owned like how many copies of this?
You
Good
could
Lord.
win a trip to the English countryside. Visit Britain.com/the holiday DVD. Google that and see what comes up, please.
TheHolidayDVD.com or Visit Britain.
Visit Britain.com. You know how to spell Britain?
I think I can figure it out.
Don't ask me how to do it. I'm a terrible speller.
TiltonKilt.com.
A wet version of
Uh-oh.
the movie Taxi that
Oh.
has been water damaged.
Previously viewed. Ooh, what? Wait a minute. Where's that from?
I don't know.
Could you imagine back in the day spending $15 on Taxi?
People did it.
VisitBritain.com is up. It's
The
just
holiday DVD.
oh, Bitten.
Bitten.
What's the website?
Oh my God. Visit Britain.com/the holiday DVD.
Okay, I missed the last part.
Revolutionary Road, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet.
Page not found. It seems you've reached a URL that does not exist.
It expired.
Notice the Hollywood Video sticker.
Yeah.
Hollywood Video was
How many
awesome
more are
back
left
then.
in there?
I don't know. Another edition of Wedding Crashers.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'll just put it with this one. We
it's
got
another. It's another uncorked issue.
It's longer. Get the joke. Wilder and funnier. Oh, but see, this one is full screen. This is why. So technically, he didn't rip you off because he didn't know which one you had.
This screams
Which one you
we had a
prefer.
minivan
Yeah,
with a
it's fine.
DVD player in it.
This is fine. That's
Different
legit.
versions.
That's legit. He was being, that's good behavior.
The Prince and Me Too, the royal wedding, where her dress is covered in some sort of.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that is a yellow.
Oh
dress.
my.
Chocolate.
I thought that was like part of the dress.
Chocolat.
Of course, I can't watch this. I have not seen The Prince and Me 1.
Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, full screen version.
Yay! Let's go
I
back
think
to a
we've
time
already
when
gotten that one,
dinosaurs
too.
roamed the world.
Oh. If for some reason I was to pass out during this, I want to remind you to go to MyBookie at mybookie.ag. You can be someone who bets on anything, anywhere, anytime at MyBookie, mybookie.ag. Use promo code next round for that first time deposit bonus. Play the sportsbook, play the live casino. Much better than playing your chance at these mystery boxes off of eBay. I just can't get over how.
I feel like we've been in the garden. That's what it feels like. It feels like we've been like planting for the harvest to come.
Another edition of Chicago.
I think it's trying to tell you something.
This is the third edition of Chicago. I
Is it
believe
complete on the back?
I think well, Queen Latifah is sensational.
Okay. American Beauty won the Academy Award in 2000.
I actually said that 2 weeks ago. You were going to pull this. Here we are.
There it is.
Ever.
You were
Mm-hmm.
game.
Mm-hmm. American Beauty. Look closer. A fascinating behind-the-scenes featurette. Does that mean the rose petals were removed for this bonus feature? Oh,
The Twilight Saga Eclipse.
yay!
Is that?
Wait.
I don't know which one in the series that is.
Mm,
3?
It's a good one, obviously.
This is in a foreign language.
Oh,
no way.
which one?
I want to say French, but I maybe I don't know. Look at it. You tell me.
That is the language of love.
La
Eclipse.
saga Twilight Hesitation. Ah. It's par un trost. Dans un trost. Yeah, this is French. Bella Swan, Côte de Grèves, dangereuse, alors que la ville Seattle est le théâtre. Special features, supplements. Great.
Stay on my
Eclipse Seattle. Edition special to these kids.
Oh my god.
Oui, oui. Bonjour. Aïe.
Ocean's 12.
Okay.
This is depressing.
Yeah, this.
I mean,
yeah.
shoot,
Well.
we can catch a break.
No.
2 thumbs up, Ebert and Roper.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
What we got, Tim?
Megamind.
Oh,
Hey, now.
shit.
It's actually.
I knew somebody had a forehead
I was
like
not a
that.
Megamind fan.
Yeah, I knew somebody who had a forehead like that. That was hilarious. He got pointed and laughed at a lot. People were like, don't touch.
Was his nickname Mega Man?
Would you like the proof of purchase for this one as well? I can cut it out real
Gosh.
quick.
What we got?
Mr. Deeds covered
Hey.
Oh man.
I mean, if you hold this at the right light,
I don't want that copy of Mr.
there are little
But
squiggly
I do
things.
like that movie.
There's squiggly
Little
things.
squiggly things moving.
Dust.
CDC is going to shut us down.
My thumb is brown.
Oh yes, that's a great movie.
Itch.
I have
Great
a
movie.
brown thumb.
Great movie.
Itch is solid.
Itch. We have it already.
We do.
The worst Mission Impossible, in my opinion, Mission Impossible 2.
Never seen it.
This is the weakest of all of them.
The shootout at the end is greater than that.
Oh, that movie did not age well. Next. Oh, gosh. Raising Helen.
That's not what I thought was.
Why was that so funny?
Because it's the way you went, oh, raising hell. It's funny and has heart, says Joyce Coolhoff from Hot Ticket. Did you ever read Hot
A
Ticket?
movie I like, Tim.
It's in Chinese.
Oh,
Oh. That's not
Rush Hour
fair.
2.
Jackie Chan. Oh, that's why it's in Chinese.
Look at the back of this. Read
I
that.
ain't gonna read that. Sorry, people.
It's a lot of shapes.
My jokes and stereotypes only go so far.
Oh, gosh. This makes,
Jackson, Tucker, symbols.
this makes me less excited for July. Fantastic Four.
Oh,
ew, that
And
book
it is.
awful.
It's bad.
is it nasty?
Just the quality of that disc.
Oh, I don't want to touch it.
Damn DVD, I touched 20. Get the.
Oh my gosh, that's from the Jackie Chan's face.
My God.
Oh,
Oh, good.
that's bad. All right, anybody want to take a guess what this one is? Any
No, but
guesses?
I
Any
just want to
guesses?
let you
Any
know this
guesses?
insert.
Charlotte's
This
Web.
insert that was in this one for Fantastic Four is like
Oh,
it's solid shut now.
we got an insert for Family Guy's Stewie Griffin's The Untold Story.
You know, you could save 50% when you purchase any 2 Ortega products. That's tacos, salsa, nacho cheese dip,
All right, here we go. We're getting back to it.
fantastic hands.
Guys, Chicago.
No, you're kidding me.
And what's funny, that's the best version of it you've gotten.
How many? How many in Chicago?
This one was only $5. It's got the special gold trim. Good God.
Meg Ryan and Russell Crowe star in Proof of Life, which is dented.
God. There's no proof of life on that. Sheesh.
It's also
A lot
and
by
eye
sight,
coordination.
yeah. Good God.
Yeah,
That is-
half of these cases are like dry rotting.
That's a butt. The way that forms, that's a butt. Somebody sat on it,
Wedding Crashers. But this is the
You
worst case.
Gotta be kidding me.
pooped on it, and then said, "Send it to Alabama."
Here, Hunter, grab that.
Yeah, Grant. Your turn, Hunter.
Yeah,
Take-
I already touched the
Go ahead,
DVD,
put your
Hunter. You gotta
fingers on
touch
it.
it now. You gotta
Yeah.
touch the doo
touch it, love it.
This was definitely on the beach. There's sand in this. It's so nasty.
Beach.
Wait, why do you need a copy of Wedding Crashers on the beach?
You know, the little portable DVD
This was
player.
on the beach.
I can't tell if this is eye black or
Uh-oh.
mold all over
Oh,
their faces. But
God.
it's The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler.
Well, let's
I have no idea.
give it the old finger test. Ugh. To be determined later. If you can't get out, get even.
King Arthur director's cut. This is a Blockbuster copy,
All right.
if I'm correct.
Yeah,
We've
careful
seen
now.
Movie Gallery. We've seen Blockbuster. We've seen
It may not be
Hollywood Video.
Blockbuster, but it is a rental store for sure.
Goodness gracious. Oh, we're missing his premiere video, and we've got the whole set. What is this? What is with this case just being so like, it's so tough. Why this? Why? What's going to break into a King Arthur director's cut? You can't get through that. You can.
Full screen edition that is water damaged and moldy of the Tuxedo with Jackie Chan.
Boy,
Dude,
this is a Jackie Chan box.
This, I mean, I don't even.
I hate it.
I don't know
hate
what
it.
to.
Oh, is that Spirit? Yes,
Yeah, Spirit.
Stallion of the Cimarron.
And you can't say Tilted Kilt. You just said all that.
Well, I had the name of the restaurant wrong. There's
We
a
know
difference.
that terribly. I mean, again, you were only 12 when it
Oh
opened.
God,
That's true. I was like 3 when that was.
Stallion of the Cinnamon.
what?
Please get a shot of Hunter at some point. He's dying over here.
Yeah, you know, my eyes are trying to crawl out of my
Here,
face.
touch this one.
This one has something hanging from it that looks to be in the larval stage.
Lasagna.
I'm not even kidding. Tablet.
Yeah.
Tell me what is hanging on the bottom of that.
Okay, that is wiggling.
Is that the second one or the
Did it-
first one?
Uh-oh. I think it's on your carpet now.
Oh, really? It fell off?
Yes. That's okay, because you'll have new friends in the morning.
Garfield.
This is a spider web.
Oh, Flicka Country Pride.
Lick. All right.
No comment.
Every horse movie.
There's no
like,
way.
I think the plot of every
First movie.
yeah, and I think the plot of all of them is like you don't think that this horse goes fast,
We get every
but it
horse
does.
movie.
March of the
Spirit,
Penguins.
Flicka. We get Seabiscuit and Julia Roberts movies. What is this?
Wasn't March of the Penguins narrated by Morgan Freeman?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
A movie to amaze
astonishing.
the eyes and astonish the heart. Special features.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
51st
Women
Dates.
and the children, too. Oh. This one has been on the sand, but you can win
How
a
many
I
trip.
swear
copies of
that
51st
eBay
Dates
seller
we got?
thinks that you're the character in the movie, and you keep forgetting that you've seen it.
Not
and
to
you need
completely
another
gloss over it
copy.
and keep moving on, but that was exactly how Ralphie reacted when he decoded.
Yeah. Okay. Knocked up.
Yeah, well, that's
That's a win.
that's about right.
It's not up there, but that's a good one. Okay. Thanks.
What
Something's really starting to
this guy got you
get a real
pregnant? That's what
funk
it
to
says.
it.
It's an Italian
Are
job.
you
kidding?
got so many copies of that, and that's the worst.
Here's what I would like to do on behalf of the show. I'm going to go back and count how many total DVDs. Then I'm going to subtract how many duplicates and all that, and we're going to find a percentage of things you actually netted.
Right. Also, don't forget we've thrown away a bunch of them.
Oh no, we'll check tape.
A wilted version of Something's Gotta Give that has drawings on the back.
That's 4 of that
What is
one.
that?
Something's got to give again.
Again.
Something's got to give. We got to get something out of this box. I mean,
gotta give.
Another Revolutionary Road.
God,
Lighthead.
dude, I'm not even lying. This has a it's not even like a price tag. It's like just something like almost a half-size index card. Blockbuster Inc., but it's dated 5/23/04.
good lord.
Price was $13, but it's from 04.
There were two movies I was debating between calling today.
Uh-oh.
One was Glory Road and one was Coach Carter, and I went with Glory Road, and Coach Carter's in the box. So that makes
Hey.
me upset
Doesn't
because I would
count.
have predicted
Yeah.
it. I almost went Coach Carter, but maybe Glory Road is still in here, but gosh, I would have hit.
I should have went with 51st Dates, but who would have thought we would have got it 8 more times?
Yeah, well,
Everybody on
Okay.
the screen scores.
I like this movie. It's
Okay.
in a horrible condition, but Sideways, Paul Giamatti and Thomas Hayden Church. Yeah, I like that movie. Have y'all seen? Has anybody in here seen
No, Paul
Sideways?
Giamatti
Nope.
will always be pig vomit in Howard Stern's Private Parts to me. So
It's a good movie. The Secret.
Well, it's like
enough said.
that's supposed
You are
to.
holding in your hands the great secret of the universe.
Yes.
Go
okay.
on.
Yep. Law of attraction.
You hear that
Yep.
monkey?
Oh.
How you create myth and legend. Just straight up say you're holding in your hands. Of course, if you hold the monkey in your hands, it's you're holding something else. The secret of the universe. But it don't even tell you a plot.
So
It just says special features, behind the scenes, deleted sequence, the secret summary, takes, trailers.
Guess what?
What?
Tablet.
It's a secret.
so if I recall correctly, the secret is
It's
like a sort of a self-help type deal based on the law of attraction, and basically like you speak things into existence and you believe it will be so, and the universe will line itself up to allow you to have those opportunities.
Okay.
What'd you get?
So it comes. Okay. It's this big, bald, muscular man in the cloud. And it says, "Your wish is my command. This is only to be used after watching The Secret." And then instructions. Boys, I'm not BSing here. You may already think you know what you want in life. We're pretty sure that you've watched The Secret. Once you know absolutely, capitalized for some reason, that you can have anything, capitalized, your wish will be a little different. When The Secret has finished, remove this insert and sit down in a quiet place. Really imagine what your perfect life looks like, and then write your list over on this page.
Let me see that. Let me see that. No, just the insert.
Can we use the law of attraction and the secret to get better DVDs in these boxes?
Is this? This is crazy. There's no credits. There's no. It's just The Secret.
So I
They
pulled
really
up.
went with
I've
their
got
title.
a blurb on the secret.
You want
movie,
to try it?
if
You
anyone
want me to
wants
try it and
hear.
report back? What do you want, Hunter?
You know what?
Come on, buddy. This is like Star Wars crap. Look, man, in the cloud, kind of floating. Thing. Come on now. You think you know what you want.
They created
This
the
is
Watcher
best
before
pull.
the
No,
Watcher.
put that back with you. That's the best pull you've had because this is gonna.
This is gonna change your life. It's
It
gonna revolutionize the way you think.
Absolutely. It's the secret summary is a special feature.
Have you seen What If on the Marvel What If series?
No, I
There's a
haven't.
character called the Watcher, and that's literally like the Watcher before the Watcher. If anyone in the chat knows what that is, oh my god.
So I've got a blurb on the secret. It's a 2006 Australian American
Tim
spirituality documentary consisting of a series of interviews designed to demonstrate the new thought, law of attraction. The belief that everything one wants or needs can be satisfied by believing in an outcome, repeatedly thinking about it, and maintaining positive emotional states to attract the desired outcome. The film and subsequent publication of the book of the same name attracted interest from media figures such as Oprah Winfrey, Helen DeGeneres, and Larry King. So there you go. If anybody wants to change their life, hit us up and you can have our copy of The Secret.
My body doesn't know what to do.
You gotta set your intention and speak.
I'm not even. It's not even. I'm crying. I'm leaking.
Yeah.
Like my body's like flush out whatever is headed in. It's not good.
Yeah.
Just,
Manchurian Candidate.
well, that's not a secret.
Not a good movie. I didn't like that movie. I didn't like that movie personally.
My mom likes that movie a lot.
Oh,
Whatever the texture is, I feel like I can do my nails on. It's like just
Oh God.
okay. This is not a bad. No, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hairy
Ugh.
and discolored. Must love dogs. I was for some reason I was
What?
seeing
Did you say it's
Must Love Dogs with John Cusack and Diane Lane.
just before you said it's
Rom-com.
hairy?
Yeah.
Hairy? Like
It's hairy.
oh.
It's
Gross.
hairy to me. Yeah, look at the top with the tape. I think we're getting down.
No, that means we're ending our
Another edition of You Got Served, which is exactly
Oh,
fitting.
yeah. Oh my word.
You guys want the insert for perfectmatch.com? You get a free month
Is that in there?
and you rush my 2 free preview issues of Real Simple.
Another edition of Love Actually.
Ah.
Just making sure you get the actual CD with it. Oh no, that's got those tabs because nobody needs to break
Is
my
that
Love
the-
Actually.
You seem
You know what's all right,
mesmerized.
you know what's funny? I don't even have to know what that is. Is it the bonus feature thing from the DVD edition of Star Wars: The Original Trilogy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, look at it. Tell me if this is legit.
What do you mean?
Oh, look at the art.
Well, I used to have that that same copy.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is it.
Like the inside
Okay, describe
art
what
and
it
all.
is, Hunter. Since you're here
Yeah.
for Star Wars, you were talking about it. What is this?
Can
It's
you
like
show the camera too?
Yeah, it's no, I don't like what's
Does
the extra on
Kathleen,
there.
whoever, is she a part of this
No,
nonsense? Okay.
No. So it's like the bonus material, like behind the scenes of like when they made Star Wars, just like, DVD bonus material. And it has like special things with George Lucas and, behind the scenes
That's
stuff.
what
It's
you
pretty cool.
buy the kid who says, "I want Star Wars for Christmas," and you buy him
We
like
have
the
it at home.
$5, like here's the behind the scenes. Okay,
That's a good find.
it's a good find. I'll trust you.
We originally got a bootleg version of this movie. This is the real deal, it looks like.
Oh, we got Baby Mamas?
Baby Mama.
Hey. Oh, Baby Mama. I guess EG's not here, so somebody's got to mess up the names of everything.
Gross. Hilarious
Yeah,
bonus features.
pull the Gremlin 2, a modern batch.
Charlie Wilson's War again.
Oh boy.
It's got something on it.
Ah. Oh man.
Two of these boxes could have just been the repeats. Like
Yeah.
Charlie Wilson's War, Chicago, 51st Dates,
We
Love
could have filled up
Actually.
2 boxes of just 51st Dates.
And Chicago. I'm looking at 3 right now, and I haven't even had the movie DVD.
Another repeat, Bruce Almighty, but still a good movie.
Great movie.
Okay, we've got 2 more.
Okay.
All right, let's run through it.
The Rock and Walking Tall.
I actually like that movie. Johnny Knoxville's in that,
All right, this will be the last one. Anybody want to take a guess? Last one?
as well as Khalil Thomas,
Charlotte
also
Webb.
known as Hector Zeroni.
Roadhouse.
The Whole 9 Yards.
I was so off.
At least that is one we have not gotten.
No, we ended on a fizzle.
That's the whole 10 yards that stinks. I think the whole 9 yards is actually pretty good. That's gonna
Unbelievable.
do it for the box.
We're gonna do everything.
All right, we may have taken our last breath, everybody, but Tyler, you actually went to go see the movie Last Breath last night.
Yeah, and it was so much better than this experience unboxing. Last Breath centers around a true story of a rescue mission for a deep sea diver who gets trapped beneath the ocean's surface when he's sent to repair a pipeline on the ocean floor and gets disconnected from the ship.
It's all there in the preview, and try to keep that on the ground for me for a couple minutes, Pavlik. And we'll deal with that in a second. But that sounds like a whole lot better experience. And I'm not even talking about going to the movie. I'm talking about actually being stuck undersea with one last breath compared to opening up whatever we've opened. And now it feels like what you said it's like we've been
I've
gardening.
been gardening.
Yeah, that's fair. Hunter, have you
There's a
experienced?
little, there's a little, yeah.
Either that or I've been playing shortstop at the Dixie Youth Park
I'm going to have to look at some other options. Second and Charles, I apologize for being critical of
Yeah.
your workout DVDs.
No, the last
Uh,
time that my fingers were this brown, it slipped through the toilet paper accidentally. Maybe not as dusty, but brown.
It's going to do it for us. Is there anything else I've forgotten to do today? I think that's it.
Its last breath is pretty good, but yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean,
That's it.
it's just tough to keep the energy up when you've been going through boxes of garbage DVDs, and me and Pavlik have poo on our fingers now. It's just bad.
All right, we are
Oh,
finished. Finally, we have completed the trilogy of awful eBay DVDs, and maybe I'm just going to. What I may do is just take all the discs out and catalog them in a
yeah.
big disc tray or something.
Um.
I know,
To
Tyler. You want me to fight? Take it to the Supreme
you
Court.
spent $100 on boxes of garbage.
I did.
Yeah,
No,
to-
it was the secret.
to the person that Tim bought this from, I really hope you've discovered a great storage shelf or something, because you obviously stored this in your backyard in a creek somewhere.
Legend of the Woolly Swamp. That's where this thing was. That's going to do it for us. Hunter, thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
At least Kathleen Kennedy is making her way out of
Yeah.
Lucasfilm, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Tyler, thank you for you've experienced all three of these boxes, and now we are done with these, and that is a fun thing.
I'm filing a claim for workman's comp.
I hear you. And then Pavlik, even your hair is discolored after all of
I'm
this.
gonna keep this in a place where I will read it every day. And when I have everything on my list, I will write another one.
Okay. Thank you. That's going to do it for us. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live here on The Meltdown. We'll see you again very soon, all of you proud Meltdonians.